Ses enojo llegan. Axio epsesesken gis hensen da rogemegan. Sis perksis. Stepegon axios onno jorepe se mogotalas lis gelito sikagan. Hensen daro onos en lugar perksis en mogot gleisan. Those less fortunate to speak High Valyrian, let me translate that for you. This was Mel's prayer that she said over Jon's body. Zis ono jehegan axio epeseskin hensen daro jemegan. We ask the Lord to shine his light and lead us soul out of darkness. Sis perxis ebegon axios ono jerepe se mogult liskeleto sikagan. We beg the Lord to share his fire and light a candle for one that has gone out. Henzendaro onos, hen nugar perxis, hen morgot gleisan. Henzendoro onos, hen nugar perxis, hen morgot gleisan. From darkness light, from ashes fire, and from death life. Alright, so what's up YouTube? Sir Hunt's Reviews, I'm Mark, and in this video I'm going to be talking about my predictions for Game of Thrones Season 6 Episode 3, and a special announcement at the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned so you can listen. And if you go ahead and skip to the end of the video, well, I'll know, because I'm the fucking Illuminati. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to read you guys the official synopsis for Episode 3. As Daenerys meets her future, Bran meets the past, Tommen confronts the High Sparrow, Arya struggles to become no one, Varys finds an answer, Ramsay gets a gift, the officials, what the fuck just happened right there? The official title of Episode 3 is going to be called Oathbreaker. And I'm about to get into my predictions for that episode, but before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and show y'all the trailer. Teaser trailer, anyway.
They think you're some kind of god.
If a girl is truly no one, she has nothing to fear.
Why have you come to Winterfell?
I've got a gift for you.
If someone is planning on making our losses their gains, I want to hear it.
And now it begins.
Now it ends.
First shot we see Jon Snow is risen. He is obviously back into himself. He's walking around what looks like Castle Black, and the wildlings are kind of like making a path for him as he walks through the crowd. It'd be awesome if he like just jumped on top of him and started crowd surfing or some shit. But Tormund Giantsbane is telling him, hey, look, man, they revere you as a god now. So my predictions for this episode is Jon Snow will give a few really heartwarming speeches. My predictions for Arya this episode is obviously she'll continue to be tortured by the waif, but it looks like Jaqen, or somebody wearing Jaqen's face, was leading her back to the House of Black and White, so her training will most likely continue indoors and maybe hopefully be a little bit less cruel on her and actually be straight up, I'm going to teach you how to fight. From this still frame from the trailer, we can obviously see that Arya is blocked that hit. She wasn't doing that before the waif would move out of her way, so the fact that she was able to block it shows improvement. This may be a little bit of a controversial prediction, but I've been saying it for months, and so I'm going to continue to say it from this moment forward. The gift to Ramsay is fucking Rickon, and Rickon will die. He will be the one Stark that we will lose this season. I had him on my Season 6 death list. Reason being is because I know we're going to have to lose at least one more Stark. I mean, we just got one back. I do know I personally asked George RR Martin when Winds of Winter was coming out. So, the Stark that he's going to kill, he told me, was Rickon Stark. Take it as you want it. Hopefully no Starks die, but my prediction is that Rickon will die by a barrage of arrows at the Battle of the Six Armies from Ramsay Bolton. Skipping over a few predictions, I'll come back to those at the end, but on to my favorite, the Tower of Freaking Joy, for which we have been waiting such a long time. So for my predictions for this is that what it looks like, it's probably only going to be Arthur Dayne and one other person, maybe Gerald Hightower, I don't know. But Arthur Dayne in the novels is said to have a sword made from meteorite, and it is Dawn. It's pretty freaking badass. It's not Valyrian steel, it's actually meteorite. A lot of people think it's Valyrian steel, but it is not. So my predictions for that is that he will actually be a dual wielder, which we can see, so we won't get to see Dawn. And I also think that he's pretty much going to kill everybody there except for Ned and Howland. I don't think that they're going to have all the other characters that are with Ned. I think what may end up happening is that it'll be 2 knights versus whoever comes with Ned. And those 2 knights could be Sir Arthur Dayne and one other person. I'm not actually gonna. I'll go ahead and say my predictions for Bran for this episode, because we are kind of talking about the Tower of Joy, and obviously we know that we're not the ones just witnessing it, and that it's actually Bran and Bloodraven, and we just get to be omnipresent. But basically, I think that this is like, I pretty much believe that Jon Snow was confirmed as Azor Ahai for the TV show, at the very least, last week, by the way he was brought back. Now, there was an exact context of salt and smoke and all that good glamorous shit, but hey, guess what? They don't really go... Well, they do go into detail about that on the show, but it's not like most people know that or remember that. So with that being said, if Jon is in fact Azor Ahai, it would make awesome sense if, while Bran and Bloodraven are experiencing the Tower of Joy flashback, we find out that Jon Snow is Targaryen, and all this other good shit, but basically it just adds to the fact that the Night King finds out, and he decides that's when he wants to attack Bloodraven's cave. This is not an actual prediction, more like I kind of wish it would happen, because it would make episode 3 even greater than last week, and I don't know, hopefully seeing more White Walkers would make a lot of the book readers that were pissed off because they called episode 2 predictable. Whatever. Another good question is, how the hell is this guy linked to all that? Is this Bloodraven? Is henchman Coldhands? Is this Jon Snow? Is this a Bolton troop? Is it Ned Stark coming back as a ghost? Is it Howland Reed? I don't know. I just want to know who this is. That's my next biggest question since Jon Snow's back. Who the hell is horse riding guy with flaming ball of fire? Flaming ball. Well, of course it would be fire if it's flaming. How about metal flaming ball of fire? My predictions for Cersei. She did have a brief glimpse in the trailer. Basically, she will start to seek vengeance for what happened to her last season. Hopefully, we see her step the fuck up and maybe take out Septo Nella, or maybe start to get the mountain to kill more people. She does say that whoever's collecting their debts, she wants to find out whoever that is. In regards to my queen this episode, I do believe that our Khaleesi will be experiencing a little bit more of some mistreatment and misfortune before she does finally have her moment in the sun, which most likely what will occur is she'll probably get abused a little bit more physically, and then mentally when she's taken to the Dosh Khaleen and they strip her naked. But you and I both know, well, I'll tell you a secret. This episode, Drogon's going to show up, and when he does, well, I will say spoiler warning for 3, 2, 1. So basically what's going to go down is Drogon shows up and burns the hut that Daenerys is in, and maybe she walks out of the flames, or maybe she's already outside of the hut and Drogon burns the hut in the aftermath. I don't know, but hopefully this goes down episode 3 after the Tower of Joy. Special announcements, here we go. Okay, so first off, I will be doing another giveaway starting next week, and it will be going on for, I believe, about a month and a half. I'm not exactly sure yet, but what I want to do is give away a Jon Snow doll. Most people have probably seen mine in the background, but I got it from Walmart, and it was not too expensive. So I figured what I could do is find it on Amazon, see how much it is, and send the person a gift card, just like I did for the books. Obviously it's not going to be the same person that won the last contest, but all anybody has to do to enter is make sure you click like, subscribe, and share this video. Also, you have to comment. That's not too much to ask now, is it? The last announcement is that originally, I believe a couple weeks ago, I had announced that I wanted to start having special guests like my subscribers on my channel every now and then when I do a live stream. Not necessarily with the Brotherhood Without Manners, but also just on my own personal live streams. Reason why I wanted to do that is because it's really cool to get interaction with my subscribers. I keep wanting to say my fans, but I don't know if I can call you guys my fans. I don't know. Let me know about that down in the comment section. But basically what I'm going to do is I want anybody who wants to enter that contest as well. Of course, if you want the Jon Snow doll, you have to leave a comment. But if you want to enter the fan contest where you want to join me for a live stream for maybe like 30 minutes to an hour, leave a comment down below and write me, I don't know, a few sentences explaining why you believe that you are a good candidate to come on the show. Like, basically your Game of Thrones knowledge, or like, I don't know, if you're a girl, you're really sexy or something. I'm just kidding. But yeah, just let me know why you think you should win my first ever like guest on a show competition. Well, technically Amelia and Eva were the first ones on, but now Amelia's got her own channel. So, but yeah, so if you do want to be considered, just let me know why down in the comment section. That's gonna be wrapping this video up. If you haven't already done so, make sure you click like, subscribe, and make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and share to enter those 2 contests. This has been Sir Hunt's Reviews. I'm Mark, and I want to thank everybody for watching. Peace!